And we are live. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Forever Rugby on Forever Sport. And it is the lads. The lads, for me, that's just the best side in South Africa, really. The Lions are taking on the Ospreys on the back of a historic victory against Connacht, looking to go back-to-back away victories and secure, really, that sort of spot in the top 8. But a tricky evening or afternoon ahead of them with a very good Ospreys side at home. Playing a decent amount of confidence, and I tell you what, I think we're in for a really, really good match tonight. Ed van der Merwe leads out the Lions. He'll be playing his 50th URC game. His appearance for the Lions. He's actually the top URC try scorer of all time in the competition. He got that last weekend. I think he was the first player to register. I think 20 or 30 tries for in the URC. So, yeah, what a player he has been. But a very big game here for the Lions, because on the back of a very impressive victory, they now find themselves in serious contention for URC playoffs, which also means a Champions Cup qualification. They currently sit in 8th place with 34 points. Edinburgh having just gotten a point against the Sharks. They are sitting on 34 points, but a win for the Lions would take them up to a temporarily 5th place, with the Stormers potentially even 4th place if they were to get a bonus point. With the Stormers yet still to play Ulster coming up a bit later, which we'll be doing that game as well. So still a lot of rugby to be played over the weekend, but an opportunity here for the Lions to try and stamp their authority. We're going to go through a bit the teams in just a minute. Before we do that, please do smash like on the video. Please do subscribe to the channel as well. Let me know who you're supporting, who you're backing, and where you are watching from. And let's have a look at the team, shall we? We'll start with the Ospreys. And Gareth Thomas packs down at loose head. Sam Parry in the second row with Tom Buerta at tight head. Rhys Davies, Adam Beard, the two locks. James Ratty, Justin Tipperig, who captains the side, and Morgan Morris complete that loose trio. Ruben Morgan-Williams will partner Owen Williams in the halfback pairing. Keelan Giles and Luke Morgan at the two wings. Owen Watt next to the South African Ivadi Boshoff at outside centre. Jack Walsh at fullback. Off the bench for the men from Wales, it will be Louis Lloyds, Garen Phillips, Ben Warren, Hugh Owen Sutton, Harry Deves, Luke Davies, Max Nagy, and Kieran Williams. For the Lions, it'll be JP Smith, PJ Buerta, Conrad van Vuren, who comes into the side for the suspended Asanate Ntlavakanya. Etienne Oosthuizen continues as the Randolph Knuckle in that lock combination. JC Pretorius, on the back of a man-of-the-match performance, gets back to the start with next to Manuel Tuka and Franco Horn, who scored last weekend. Snell Nahamba will partner Jordan Hendrickson in the halfback pairing. Ed van der Merwe, Richard Creel, and Kieran Horn, the back three. You then got Eric Cornier and Maurice Lowe in the centres here. Off the bench, it'll be Jakob Asahi, Morgan Nodier, Ruan Dreher, Darren Lane Landsberg, Eisen Esthuizen, Handu Sergio, Morne van den Berg, and Stian Pienaar in a 6-2 split. Play is underway. No touch for Franco Horn. Andrew Brace, by the way, the man in the middle. And yeah, very much looking forward to seeing how the Lions do fare. And it's run there for, I think that is... looks like Etienne Oosthuizen, and Snell Nahamba, by the way, back at 9, with Jordan Henderson being backed at fly half. Obviously, the nice thing about that is we can deploy a 6-2 split. Nahamba can very much go into the 10 jersey. He does a little bit high in the air. The Ed van der Merwe chasing hard, takes it very well, does the wings. Turnover ball here for the Lions. Ed van der Merwe spotting a bit of space, goes to the boot, looking for a favourable bounce, and he turns Jack Walsh all the way back, who then has to find a good clearance. Does not find touch, though. Obviously, Henderson throws it inside to Kieran Horn. He knows his way towards the try line. He goes to that left boot. A little bit of a chip and chase from him, just outside the 22. Nice kick that from Kieran Horn. Now trying to put a bit of pressure on Luke Morgan. He goes to the boot as well. Up against touchline is Ed van der Merwe. He goes inside to Jordan Henderson, who releases the boot. He's got a big boot as Jordan Henderson. We're playing his rugby at the Sharks next season. Bit of time here for Owen Williams, who does slip. And eventually, I think you'll look to find touch here with Owen Williams. So I think from a territory perspective, the Lions will win this battle. They'll have a line out inside the 22. So good work there from the away side. I'm going to put my fan on because it's very warm over here. But a decent opening passage for the away side. Right, a set piece always going to be a big part of any South African side, and the Lions are of no exception. So hopefully a good last day today. And it's so to start there. Jordan Henderson going to leaves Jesse Pretorius behind. Turnover ball here, and the tackle comes here on Ivadi Boshoff, who eventually does present it. I don't think there's any knock-on advantage or anything. I think Jason Pretorius knocked it backwards. Now chipped over the top from Owen Williams down that centre of the park. BITDEFENDER pops to Nahamba. He finds the clearance, but you can see it immediately as he left the boot. He wasn't particularly happy with that, and it's just outside of 22. So inviting a bit of pressure onto his side is Nahamba. Recently part of the Springbok alignment camp, so very much going through the ranks is Nahamba at the moment. Now, first opportunity really for the Ospreys to sort of get some ball in hand. Garrett Thomas popping up and looking for options here are Ospreys. Good tackle there being made by Franco Horn, but Ospreys are about 10 meters out. So I'll carry that from Owen Watkin. Back from national duties. This time it is Morgan Morris. Solid defense so far from the Lions. Jason Pretorius getting nice and quickly. Bringing down Reese Davies. On the right-hand side they go, looking for options here. A bit of an overlap. BITDEFENDER comes and quickly makes the tackle. Right against the touchline. Ball comes loose and is turned over by the Lions. There was a penalty. High tackle is the initial call there. I think it's on a touchline. I'm not entirely convinced about that. Yeah, I'm not entirely convinced about that, to be perfectly honest. I think BITDEFENDER there, maybe his arms comes up towards the neck, but initial hit for me was absolutely fine. Taking Archer for the Ospreys. They go to Justin Tippery, pops it up towards the top there, and Owen Watkin gets hit hard by Jordan Hendricks. Morris Lowe there to try and look for a jackal. Now Morgan Morris. Jason Pretorius looking to try and lift the ball in the tackle. Very Quacker Smith-esque is Jason Pretorius. Now, right up against the touchline, Lions doing very well. PJ Boyd looking to put his hands in there. Available here for the Ospreys. No penalty advantage or anything. So far, so good for the Lions. Another good defense there. Gareth Thomas just short. That's really good defense. Reese Davies short. Eric O'Neill thought the ball might have been out. Pick up and go there. Ratty just short. They scored at the Ospreys. It's really frustrating after some really good defense. Actually a bit timid in the end. Not the way we would have wanted to start things. But that's just the continuous pressure there. I feel like this is frustrating because he's picked up and gone straight over the top here. So I think it's Conrad from Fury and Eric O'Neill probably should have done a bit better there. And you can't really see grounding from either side, yeah. So I assume the referee had a good show of it. It is the tight end in the end that goes over though, Tom Buerta, who, as the name would suggest, is South African born, was born in Cape Town, 33-year-old prop, bit of a veteran. Played for the Cheetahs. Has been over in for the Ospreys for a few years, though, to be fair, about 6 years now. Went over in 2018, so by no means a newbie. And I assume that's pretty good. The left, I think, that's a dreadful kick if it is. Yeah, it is a dreadful kick. Well, there we go. Lions getting away with one there. Terrible kick coming from Owen Williams. Score remained 5 points to 0. Right, ball available there for Ruben Morgan Williams. Goes to the boots. This is high in the air there. A couple of Lions players backtracking. Jordan Henderson will come onto this. Takes it well on the halfway line here for the Lions. Nana Humber going to Etienne Oosthuizen. That's a nice carry. Nice and solid hit from him. Two young locks. Well, Etienne Oosthuizen is quite experienced, but Eisen Esterhazen on the bench there. So a couple of young locks on display potentially up for tonight. Etienne Oosthuizen bringing a bit of experience with him. He's been around the block, but not played too many games in the URC. Now, it's a solid carry there from Conrad from Furen into the side for the suspended Asanato and Clavicania. Marius Lowe going to JP Smith. He's got a nice pair of hands on him, but he's hit hard in the tackle, and they lose a bit of gain line advantage here, do the Lions. But now going to Edel van der Merwe. Looking to go himself. Almost gets through a gap. Looking to try and free his hands. To break there, being pulled over the ball. Knocked it on in the process. So knock on advantage for the Lions. And that's a great line being run by JP Smith. Needs a bit of support. Oh, he's hammered over the man line. He's still going as JP Smith. The ball just spill outside. Knock on advantage for the Ospreys. That's really frustrating. If you had just managed to take it down, the Lions would have been in the 22. But what a great run that was from the loose head prop. And they'll go back for the scrum. Great run being run by JP Smith, though. Really good work there. Could have come to more there a little bit. Octavia saying, my boy Quinn Horn. And Alpha Lingen says, Cheetahs won 5-76 against the Lepers. What competition is that? That is the SA Cup, as Sean Farrell pointing out there, which started last week. So scrum here for the Ospreys. First scrum of the day, actually. Coming 9 minutes into this. Last year, after this, we will have the Stormers taking out Ulster. Should be a good game. Stephen Kitts are back at the Cape Town Stadium. But Lions got a good scrum there. Really going to miss Asanato and Clavicania, who has been suspended for 3 games, basically 2 once he completes tackle school for his tackle last week against Connacht. Decent scrum though, but a free kick for Ospreys. But I think dominance-wise, the Lions will be happy with that. It is only a free kick though, so Ospreys can go for the line, but they won't have the put in at the line out. They've taken it quickly. There has Morgan Williams. I must say he was kicking it off his boot there, and the referee said, "Well, you've actually taken it technically." So good refereeing that. The kick has become, and actually, to be fair, it's worked out pretty well for Ospreys. They've pinned Lions all the way back. Kieran Horn under a bit of pressure. Does very well to get away from one. Then goes to the boots. If you can find touch here, it'll be a decent exit. That's a very good exit from Kieran Horn. Very, very good exit. Nice composure there. You can see here, yeah. So he kicked it onto his hands, yeah. Andrew Bracer said, you've taken it. Yeah, but say Marius Lowe was aware to it, and he went after him. That's good work there from Marius Lowe. Good awareness. Got a line there from Ospreys on the halfway line, yeah. Good hands. Morgan Morris in the midfield. JC Pretorius, though, looking to put his hands all over that ball. Solid defenses from the Lions. The Ospreys struggling to get over the advantage line. Williams fires it out. A bit of an overlap here. Comes inside, does Reese Davies. Still not past the halfway line here, Ospreys. And it's really good turnover there from JP Smith. Ball was out. The scrum off actually slipped there. So good awareness there from the loose there. Turnover ball here. Fires out to Jordan Henson, who goes to Chituka. Now Marius Lowe needs to put a bit of a head down there. Chituka now. Caught on the ball. Pops it up to Edel van der Merwe. Throws it back inside to Hendricks. So Hendricks is looking for options. Goes to Conrad from Furen. Hendricks takes the hit there. Goes himself. He better go for a ball here to the Lions. And then he goes down the left-hand side to PJ Buerta. So another solid hit there from the Ospreys, but good ball retention. They can probably go to the butcher. Not too much forward momentum. But they go to BITDEFENDER, Kieran Horn, and then Marius Lowe knocks it on. Pretty poor in the end, actually, for Marius Lowe. Got to be holding on to that. And not the worst pass by Kieran Horn, so should have done better there to Marius Lowe. That's 12 minutes of the game, almost 30 minutes, and the Ospreys currently 5 points to 0. Wouldn't say the Lions look terrible. They are getting a bit of treatment over here for PJ Buerta. Important game for us, as I said. The Lions win this, they can go up to 5th place, if not 4th, with the bonus point. Yes, there are games to come, but more to the point, they can kind of really solidify their spot in that top 8, which is very close. Ospreys currently sitting with 30 points, Stormers with 35. So that's 5th place to 11th place, separated by just 5 points. So it really, really is quite close. So you can try and go on a bit of a run and get a couple of games, and you can really sort of, mount your way up that table. Equally, though, you can lose a couple of games, and all of a sudden you can lose touch and distance quite quickly. We're going to resume with the scrum just inside Ospreys territory. It will be Ospreys feed. So, Ruben Morgan-Williams with the ball in hand. Big scrum there from the Lions. Big scrum. Oh, I tell you what. Ospreys have got the penalty. The Lions not impressed. And that's one of those where you win the penalty, but I don't think you really won the war, to be honest. Not driving straight as the core. Lions clearly have the dominance. JB Smith apparently angling in there. I just think you're the better of them, to be honest. Go to the back of the line. It's a good line up there. Just picking it up. Good tackle there from the Lions. Ospreys into the 22, though. And a bit of pressure here. And the ball's been lost forward there. Turnover ball here for the Lions. We're going to keep it alive here, the Lions. It's just Creel's been brought down to the ground. Tutuka coming in and helping out at the scrum half. Popping up to Etienne Oosthuizen, and it bounces off one, goes up as another go. Eventually managed to wrestle himself down to the ground. Nahamba there. He's have Jordan Henderson back in the pocket, but I think he'll try and go to the boot himself here, Wilson and Nahamba. The ball's not really coming out, though. Having to go digging for it as the scrum half. That goes towards the back to Jordan Henderson. Hendrickson has got a big boot. Won't find touch. Williams underneath it, goes inside. Walsh now with a bit of space. Goes to Williams, go outside. In fact, comes back inside, does Keelan Giles. A knock-on advantage for the Lions, who have turned the ball over. Available there for Nahamba. Flies out to Hendrickson. Hendrickson goes out to Franco Horn. Bit of space here for the Lions. Horn over the top to Eric Cornea. Pops to Edel van der Merwe. Goes to Marius Lowe, back inside. Great pick up that from Eric Cornea, who then lost the ball forward. And now it's the contact here for the Ospreys. Who's going to be able to get back here? High octane stuff this. Now Morgan Morris goes inside. Ratty pops it up and then lost it forward again. Now it's two coming away with it. Who wants to go with it? And Kieran Horn decides to just go to the boot and says enough. Basically hooks it, to be fair. Not particularly happy, but does find touch and says let's just try and restart this a little bit. I mean, like three or four turnovers there, and eventually Kuhn Horn saying, no, enough is enough. Looks for touch. Doesn't quite find the touch finder he'd like to have found, but it is what it is. Okay, saying I was so mad last night. My Bulls got a rugby lesson, so I hope Leinster send their second team to face Lions Stormers that we can catch up to them on log. And Bulls need to win all remaining games. Yeah, I'll be very interested to see the type of squad Leinster do send down to South Africa. They genuinely in the past have sent a weekend squad, but they could compromise the #1 position if they do that. So I'll line a definite to break. And Ratty in the midfield. Morgan Williams goes straight through with support here. And Ospreys going to go for a second. Terrible defense. Absolutely terrible defense. I want to see why there's this gap that's open. I don't know if there was somebody's running a bit of an interference line there, but a massive gap opened up that they went through. Dreadful defense in the end. And for all the Lions played so well last week, they've been pretty appalling in the first 20 minutes here. Sam Parry, the cross scorer, but that is absolute abject defending. All right, cool. So yeah, so the cleaner the cleaner there, me basically takes Jason Pretorius beyond the ruck, which completely takes him out of the defender, and that's what creates the gap. Surely you have to look at JC Pretorius here. He's been clean beyond the ruck. He's the pillar there. He's the man that would have been there to tackle him, and he's been taken out here. Thank you. They are taking a look. I did say it looked very suspect, the fact that this massive gap just opened up all of a sudden, yeah. And I'm thinking have a look here at JC Pretorius. You can see there. Still been taken out there, JC Pretorius, and that's where the gap comes. You see, but you see, they haven't released him at all. See, that's beyond the ground. See there, now you're releasing. They're releasing. They're still playing him, Show us to what Andrew Brace has to say. See, I'm trying to say, yeah, so basically, Jason Pretorius has been cleaned out, which is obviously legal enough. So the clean out is there, but it's there now where they're still cleaning him out. That doesn't allow him to rejoin the line. Of course, the Welsh commentators is a good considered by the referee. We saw it a little bit last night with the Irish commentators who were busy basically implying that Currie should have been yellow carded for not diving over the line. It's 50-50, you know, it's about timing. I think he has been cleaned beyond the rack, but it's the timing. I think you can justify it. The timing means he probably wouldn't be able to get across in time if they hadn't. But they do quite clearly clear him beyond the rack. You can see they clear him out, and then the player has another go and grabs him, pulls him apart, pulls him away. So whether or not it was enough, whether he would have gone across, probably not. Has he been cleared beyond the ruck? Yeah, he has. And that's what opens up the entire gap. All right, 12 points to 0. Good chase there coming from the Lions. That's a great penalty being won by the Lions. That hopefully will be able to show a bit of momentum. Right, sitting time here for the Lions. I'd really like to see us go to the corner and go for the line Archer. Let's try and score some tries here, lads. Archer to score some points here. We need some bonus points. Let's not try and accumulate the threes. Go to the corner here. Go to the line now. We haven't seen a set piece. Let's keep it going. Which is exactly what the Lions are going to do. I like that. I like that. Exactly what we should be doing. Right, let's see what we can do from the line. They're on 5 meters. Good kick there from Jordan Hendricks. So on the 5 meter line. Big opportunity here for the Lions. And they go to the front of Jason Vittoria. It's a bit of a short line. It almost works. Ball is available, which is the main thing. JB Smith now goes himself. Backed up by Franco Horn. Chatuka now. He goes himself. And tell you what, it's a good line. He needs to get himself down. Trying to rest himself around. Big counter ruck coming. PJ Borders caught on the ball. Penalty advantage for the Lions. Go to free play, guys. Go to the back line. You got a free play. Number goes to Etienne Oosthuizen. His legs are chopped from underneath them. Come on, guys. Penalty advantage. Just go to the back line. See what they can do. Chatuka, just short. Come on, boys. Just try something here. Pick up and go from Franco Horn. Chasey Vittoria is just short. Lights on the brink. Still short here. And PJ Bottas just short. Ball's coming off the top there. You see, he should have tried something. And back to the corner of the Lions will go. Lions just short once again. Still short, still short. That's turnover ball. Great. How's that even happened? No, penny for the freaking Ospreys, man. Come on. How did they turn that ball over? What do you mean not releasing? They had the ball. Yeah, Etienne Oosthuizen's having a word there. I'm a bit confused how we can be penalised for not releasing when Ospreys have possession. Nice to see a replacement of it. I mean, a replacement, a replay of this. Even the commentators are basically suggesting there might have been a bit of a sketchy one. Can we see a replay? Yeah, boys. There we go. The lines are short there. From there, the ball gets suddenly turned over. Oh, we don't get to see it there. It's nothing worse than when you see a penalty award and you don't get to see a replay of what actually got happened. Because now we'll never know. I suppose going to the Moya. Etienne Oosthuizen's come through the middle there. Richard Currie under it. Sal's dummy. Slightly outside. Pops up to Chatuka. Goes to Hendricks. Hendricks a long ball out towards in front of Merva. He's got Eric Cornier outside and pops inside to Eric Cornier. Eric Cornier comes to the middle. Good run there from Eric Cornier. Up towards the halfway line. Left behind by Sneda Humber. Apparently forwards, according to Andrew Brace. Not quite sticking for the Lions just yet. Yeah, it's just one of those things. You kind of just feel at the moment it's not really in the Lions' day. I mean, one pass sticks. You know, they're just missing, literally missing that final pass, that final moment. I wouldn't say they've been terrible. I mean, they've been there and thereabouts, but it's just not quite happening at the moment for the away side. One try changes everything. At the moment, as it stands, the Ospreys will go into that 8th place and replace the Lions. Not entirely sure there. I mean, do the points difference here? Ospreys 11. A bit confused as to why the table's got them ahead of the Lions. From a points perspective, the Lions will still be ahead. Lions got a 92 points difference, by the way, which is only second to the Warriors with 99, Bulls down to 35, and Lens with 195. So, yeah, bit of a strange one that Ospreys in theory go ahead of the Lions, because I don't think they do, as things stand. Another big scrum there from the Lions. Yeah, I'm not quite sure. Yeah, I mean, saw the scrum from the Ospreys to the commentator before going backwards. Good tackle there from Eric Cornier. Richard Creel. I think the Lions are fancy themselves when they've got their own feed at the scrum. Sam Perry wrapped up by Stuka. Good tackle from him. Ospreys find their way into the Lions half. James Irati. Back down the left-hand side they go. This slips the tackle. It is Marius Lowe. A little space out wide. It is eventually closed up. Tackle comes from Eric Cornier. Now Tipperik. Met well by Marian Rothnachel. On the right-hand side, Ospreys go. Not too many options. And I'll tell you, there's a big deflection there. Eric Cornier's off. This is going to be a bit of a race here. It'll be won by Jack Walsh. He'll dab it down. So it'll be a 22. Yeah, there's a goal line dropout. So the Lions should be able to grab possession off this and then hopefully have a bit of a go. I mean, it's 12 points behind. I'm not out of the game so far, the Lions. You just kind of feel that just one or two passes start sticking. One try maybe could sort of spark a bit of a comeback here. At the moment, not quite happening, but not been outplayed. Goal on dropout chair. Looking for distance, going up towards the halfway line. Hinges the ghost, he managed Tuka. He carries well. Still going. Strong lead drive from him. Bounce back in the front foot. Now Hammer going to Hendrickson. Hendrickson spills it forward. That is shambolic. Absolutely dreadful. In fact, that's actually just not good enough. That's really not good enough. When you're playing like this, you're looking for one thing to go well. That is terrible. Absolutely terrible. Has to do better. How many mistakes I get when you're trying to get back into the game. 6 hand airs from the Lions. That's really, really poor. Ball available at the back of the scrum. Scrum has gone down. That comes inside, does Owen Watkin. Good pass, flat pass there. Tackle coming from Manstruka on Sam Perry. try scorer. Both tries coming from the front row from Ospreys. Sam Parry and Tom Buerter. Hooker and tight head on the score sheet. One conversion so far from Owen Williams. And Ruben Morgan Williams goes to the boot. Taken a while by Currie Horn. Needs to try and find a bit of a way to get him into the game with Currie Horn. He's somebody that knows where the try line is. Number takes a while. Fires out to Franco Horn. Also somebody who's not a stranger to the try line. Pick up and go from JB Smith. He's been good today. Penalty advantage for the Lions. Hendricks fires it out towards Edel van der Merwe. Sells a dummy. Sees a bit of space. Edel van der Merwe almost through. Got a good turn of pace as the man in the scrum cap. The hammer goes to the right hand side. Versus pops up to Hendricks. Hendricks fires out to Richard Creel. Richard Creel looking at his options here. Thinks about going inside, then takes contact. Still advantage for the Lions. JB Smith recycling quickly. Hendricks looking for options. Going to Conrad from Furin in the midfield. He's hit quite high. And he'll go back for the penalty. Just need to score before half time. Not a bad kick from Jordan Hendricks. So, right, 11 minutes left. Just feel we've got to find a try. Have to have a try. We managed to win the line out. The main thing. Ball available from Mahamba. Making a few yards there and gets away to Jesse Pretorius, who goes away to Nahamba. Nahamba just short. Pops it up to Chatuka. Just short, shell the Lions. Come on, lads. His knees on the ground there, ref. Now he has to release it. Nahamba goes to the left-hand side to Hendricks. Hendricks fires out to Kuhnhorn. Good hands. Cornier comes inside. Ball over the top to Edel van der Merwe. Steps inside. Knees are there. Ref, he has to release. He has to release, Mr. Ref. Come on, man. Number goes to Etienne Oosthuizen. And uses in the free contact, man. Knock on advantage for the Ospreys. Horn going all the way back. Ball bounces favorably. Now he can, but what does he look to try and counter? Wants to go himself. Slightly isolated, but support does arrive. All the way back on the halfway line here are the Lions. Now, Ed van der Merwe, once again, he's played more in the midfield than anything else, really. He hasn't really found himself out wide too much. And Stuka almost getting on the outside. Oh, jeepers, his hands in every freaking ruck here, Andrew Bracey. Get involved, please. The balls come squirting on the side every single time. Turnover ball here for the Lions. Inside ball. That's really good work there. Conrad from Furin. Frankie Horn throws it out to JP Smith. JP Smith with a little bit of space. Goes himself. Frankie Horn has dropped it, but a penalty. Thank goodness. You know, about bloody time it is really. No, just the yellow card as well. Thank you. Thank you very much. The yellow card here to the Ospreys. Lions need to make this count, though. Really do need to make this count. And they're in thereabouts, but haven't been able to capitalize so far. Now Ospreys down to 14 men. Lions taking the points. I really don't like that. You've just won a yellow card. A penalty. They're down to 14 men. Go to the corner here, lads. And he's missed it. I mean, could have gone to the corner, lads. Could have gone to the corner. Right, now we're going to rebuild from deep. Could have been on the flipping 5-meter line with the line against one man down in Ospreys. But no. That's better. Franco Horn on the left-hand side. To Mario Slow. Mario Slow needs a bit of support. That's a big K from him. Offloads to... Guys, just hold on to the friggin' ball, Marius! You idiot! Ah, it's so annoying. I mean, they just held on to the ball. We had all the momentum. You could recycle it. Onto the full there, Edelman and Merva. Popping out to Franco Horn. Trying to get back the line to the back of the front foot here. JB Smith shows and goes. First stays and solid K from him. Jesus Christ. You know, just freaking award in the game at this stage. Penalty, surely, thank you. Now go to the freaking corner, please. Right, Lana inside the 22. Come on, lads. Try before half time. Come back. Still have a minute and a half on with 14 men afterwards. Just keep things a little bit simple here. Run the line out. Thank you. Let's try running more. Try the set piece. We haven't really tried the set piece. See why at this stage. That's a bit of a shove. Let's just wear them down a little bit. Penalty advantage. Thank you very much. Now Nahama needs to get this out. Free roll the dice. What can we conjure up? Goes to Mario Slow. Mario Slow. Chip over the top. That's far too far. Go back for the penalty. Once again, to the corner. And again we go. Let's just keep building. And over the go. Thank you, go. Thank you very much. It took a while to get going, but we're over the line. PJ Butch, the man, I think eventually gets to get the try, but Yeah, but we've been waiting for this though. Just that one moment. We've had the set piece dominance, really, to be honest. Even the scrums that we've been penalised against, we've been moving forward and it's just been, dominating, not being consistent through the shove. But that's nice. There's more breaks down. Over there we go. Let's try on the board, get the 2 points, make it a 5-point game. Let's keep this going. And hopefully that's the catalyst. Yeah, that's a good kick. Solid effort there. We'll add the extra points. 12 points to 7. 1.5 minutes left in the half. Just under 5 minutes left on the yellow card. So hopefully. Another try before the yellow card, and we're back at even terms. Deep start, and Franco Horn goes south. Ball available there for Sen Humber. So look for touch. Didn't quite find it. So last minute, Lions has to do a bit of defending here. Ospreys back on the front foot here. Gareth Thomas. Wrapped up by 18 Oosthuizen. Solid attack from the lock. Out on the right-hand side. Tippery comes back inside. Solid tackle from JC Pretorius. 20 seconds left of the half. They go short. Real zips the tackle, but does slip Keelan Giles. Just short of the 22 here. Couple players on it. Ball available though. Eventually, Morgan Morris has been wrapped up. And almost the ball comes loose. Owen Watkin throws it out to Morgan Morris. The clock has turned red. I'll go with Thomas. So Lions, I think let's just create some sort of infringement. Go to halftime, reset a little bit. Oh, for God's sake. Penalty. It'll be 3 point. We'll go with a friggin'. I mean, no attempt to direct there. No attempt to even. I mean, yeah, it's just. It's overshowing when players can just place the ball in the player and just that's it. It's a guaranteed penalty but not running away. Not been a good half from the Lions. They're not completely out of it. The frustrating thing is there'll probably be an 8-point disadvantage to half time. Because I imagine they'll take the 3 points here. Ironically, for as bad as the Lions have been, I mean, territory-wise, I think they're probably sitting at about 40. I reckon about 45% would be my my guess. I think they've had more possession, to be perfectly honest, just not been particularly accurate. Discipline's not been fantastic. Handling's been pretty dreadful. But the attack, it's just the 1 or 2 passes that's not going to hand yet. And if they start sticking, then we're very much in this game. But yeah, I think at this stage, assuming that Morgan Williams slots this, which I'll be very surprised if he doesn't, or Owen Williams rather, the Lions will go down. Will go to halftime 8 points down, which is very, very achievable to turn things around, but frustrating. Watching it, yeah, it does go over. Right, halftime score will be 15 points to 7. And Lions, yeah, not a particularly good half, but they've got players off the bench as well. They can make a bit of a difference. I think a halftime chat could be a good idea. They will still start the half with a 1-man advantage. Haven't really made it count too much. So, yeah, we'll see you guys in a little bit. Please don't go away. We're going to go to a bit of a break, and I'll see you guys in a few minutes. Back for the second half, and Lions currently trailing Ospreys 15 points to 7. They do have a man advantage for about another minute or so. Not been a particularly good half, and yeah, need to start better, which knocking on early on is not what we needed. That's about 7 or 8 handling errors so far this game, and that's really been a bit of an Achilles heel for the Lions. There's been a change at the half time. Darren Landsberg has come on for Etienne Oosthuizen, which we'll see around North Knock shift to number 4 lock, I would imagine. So interesting to see how that happens. Obviously, that'll help with the lineouts a lot because, yeah, I'll tell you what. One thing that Darren Landsberg is very, very good. It is a very good lineout jumper. Does master the lineout pretty well. But Lions need a couple of things to go their way. Yeah, just struggling so far to just have that last pass stick, that last moment. They've not been bad. Well, actually, no, they have been bad. But ironically, they've been bad and yet still been in the game. You know, they've had a couple of promising moments, just haven't quite been clinical. So just sort out a few things, and I think they could be back in this game quite easily, to be perfectly honest. Big scrum that, and eventually used by Ospreys. I'll tell you what, Lions have had 1 scrum penalty for me, despite having all the dominance so far this game, which I think has been a bit frustrating. Anyway, Ospreys on the front foot. They've got numbers here, ball over the top here, and you have to scramble a little bit, y'all, the Lions. There's so much obstruction. Once again, Mr. Ref. And it's penalty, surely. Penalty, surely for holding. Thank you. It does come. And about Moyos, I'm having a conversation about the obstruction there. They've created so many gaps there. Come on, lads. Let's just start operating here. Right, towards the halfway line, the Lions do go. Got to score first. If they score first by putting a bit of momentum, then I think that we can get over the line here. Right, and find out to Hendrickson. Goes to Stuka in the midfield. Playing his last couple of months at the Lions, Stuka, before he goes to the Sharks, him and Jordan Hendrickson. Don't think that's particularly good moves for either of them, to be perfectly honest, but it is what it is. And not knocked on quite by Ospreys, but lost the ball in the contact there. Lions putting a good pressure on there. So, yeah, Lions asked the question if the ball was available. Eventually, Ospreys players are back. There has been a replacement, by the way. And that's Lewis Lloyd onto the park because Sam Parry got a yellow card and we did have to have a scrum. So he'll make way for Sam Parry when he returns. So I think he should, unless they decide to keep him on. Pretty sure the yellow card is back. And the keeper there, Kuhn Hornsey, with space on that left-hand side. Searching for a potential 50-22. Ball, I don't think he's going to cooperate here. And bounce up for Owen Williams. But under a lot of pressure. Ball inside. And he managed Tukas there. And a bit of pressure there. And eventually the clearance comes. I think it's looked actually pretty good clearance in the end. It's a very good clearance in the end, it must be said. Nice pressure there from the Lions, but well dealt with by the Ospreys. But good energy early on here from the Lions. Right, PJ Buerta goes to Franco Horn, down to Nahamba. Hendrickson, not the greatest pass, pops up to Jason Pretorius. Didn't quite manage to get up to full speed there. Now Nahamba going to PJ Buerta. That's a solid carry. Available for Nahamba as well. Good handling from Landsberg there. From the move at first receiver. Hendrickson popping up to Morris Lowe. Morris Lowe, long pass out to Kuhn Horn. That's a solid carry there from the fullback. Ball available there for Nahamba. Ospreys defend up quickly. Good handling though. Long pass out wide there. In front of Merva now, matching it up. Throwing out long pass to Richard Creel. Richard Creel probably going to go to the boot. Sorry, it's JC Pretorius actually. He finds himself out on the wing there. And penalty there for not rolling. And number one, take a quick, just chill. Corner. Line out, maul, try, restart. We're going to build into this half here, lads. We're not going to rush. We're going to build into this half. Reminder, we will be live for the Stormers game after as well. Stormers versus Ulster. Obviously drinking an MPL Hustle, okay, which is quite nice. They are a sponsor of our Varsity Cup coverage, so a big shout out to them for giving me and helping me getting through these long nights, long days. I actually spent the day watching schoolboy rugby at St John's Fest earlier. Watched Kingswood versus Noordheerville, who, by the way, have like the coolest schoolboy jersey out there. Watched St John's versus Hoërskool Nelspruit. Lions, by the way, have lost possession, as they do. I also watched a bit of Sax versus Maritzburg College. Some very good schoolboy rugby on display. I was very impressed with what I saw from Sax. Noordheerville looked very good. And I'll tell you what, Hoërskool Nelspruit, look, I don't think St John's are the best schoolboy side in Johannesburg, but I was impressed with what I saw from the Nelspruit side. Always good fun to go watch a bit of schoolboy rugby. Maurice Lowe, that's a bit better. That's what Maurice Lowe should be doing. They're carrying hard in the midfield there. And I don't know if there was backward advantage there from Andrew Brace. Then the hammer firing out to Maurice Lowe. Slick hands there. Hendricks caught by Morgan Morris. No advantage from what I can see. Now Chatuka. Tiperic being... Oh, come on. You've got to be kidding me. I mean, they're trying to clear out Justin Tiperic, who grabs the man so his legs get lifted and therefore gets the penalty. It's a bit frustrating. Morgan O'Dear, by the way, on for JP Smith. Yeah, I think that looked substantially worse than it really was. It wasn't like it was dumped or anything like that. He's put down pretty nicely, to be perfectly honest. Yellow card! No, man, that's ridiculous. No, man, come on. Yeah, I'm not convinced about that. We went to try and lift him out. As soon as he lifted him up, he tried to put him down gently. There was no malice involved. There was no driving down there. I think that's a very, very, very harsh yellow. All right, let me try and sort this yellow card out now. I think that's very frustrating. That's going to kill all the momentum there, really. Just short shot are the Ospreys. Lions down to 14 men. Can't afford to concede here now. Tiperic. Pick up and go, yeah, from Ospreys. Lions, remember, down to 14 men. That's a nice tackle, driving Ospreys back. Another pick up and go. This is a bit better. Just shorter. So, this poor PJ Boyd sold down the river. Absolutely nowhere whatsoever. And that, I'm not saying it's the game, but really, guys, come on. Come on. I mean, to go and absolutely pump Connacht in Galway last week and then to kind of put this performance in is so Lions. It's so frustrating. They kick from Owen Williams. Right, so what does the bench of the Lions have? In terms of who the players they can bring on, they brought on Morgan O'Dea, who's gone to the sin bin. Morgan van den Berg is the player they can look to bring on. Pretty much really the only sort of player of that can make a bit of a difference here. I don't know if you go in the Humber at 10 or you continue with Jordan Henderson at 10. Right, deep restart there from the Lions. Good chase that from Edel van der Merwe. Lions have got to reply here. Got to try and take this game deep. That's knock on there from Jordan Hendrickson. It'll be a scrum for Ospreys. Come on, lads. Well, there goes Jason Pretorius, as well as Conrad from Furion. So they put on Hanu Sergil, as well as Ruan Drea. Jakub Vasaki onto the park as well. So they have made a play here. That's a bit of scrum. I think that's the first scrum penalty I think Ospreys have had, which I think they've actually deserved. First time they've actually had clear dominance in the scrum. Right, Ospreys now on the 10-meter line. 52 minutes have gone. That's a solid tackle coming on Watkin. That's better tackling. Bit of intensity all of a sudden coming up from the Lions defense. Davies Smith back on the park there. Obviously Morgan O'Dea back in the bin. Reese Davies. About 3.5 minutes left on the yellow card. I think it's the big thing is trying to get that yellow card back. If they can try and find a three-pointer, I mean, if they can find a try, it'd be great. But more to the point, we just need the ball at the moment. Justin took very good hands there. Oh, Williams, a bit of an overlap, spread defense. Kick comes in behind. And Edel van der Merwe is there. He's going to go himself. He's got a decent amount of pace. Gets away from one. He's done very, very well there, has Edel van der Merwe. Franco Horn now. Will carry it outside 22. He just popped straight back into the hands of Owen Watkin. What is going on here? Turns it over. Shatuka has done brilliantly there. Half a puck. Just trying to take the bloody contact. Another fancy little pass there, Kawasaki. We've lost the ball inside the 22. Would have been nice to have got the penalty there from Emmanuel Shatuka, though, to be fair. I mean, if you wanted the turnover, I mean, you're inside your 22. And you want a turnover, you want a penalty. I can tell you exactly which one we prefer. Ah, come on, man. Just stop putting a couple of phases together, yeah, lads. Right, so Garrett Thomas is off. And Garen Phillips is on to the park for Ospreys. And Luke Davies on for Morgan Williams. A couple of changes are coming for Ospreys. Wouldn't be surprised if we see more and Burke coming on here for the Lions quite soon. A big carry there from Ratty. This has been a promising play here from Ospreys. Lions need to try and find something here. A bit of turnover or something. Good work there. Aaron Phillips went hard in the tackle there. Oh, he's literally available, man. Piss off, Andrew Brace. He worked so hard, moved his arm, the ball was available for the scrum off, and then he said penalty advantage for flipping for not rolling. I mean, piss off. Not moving away. I mean, the ball was literally at the scrum half's feet when he played penalty advantage. I mean, come on, Andrew Brace. Show the replay. I dare you. I challenge you to show the replay. Morgan O'Dea back on the park. So the yellow card's gone. Jason Vittoria's back on the park as well. He was sacrificed. And as Harney should come on for Franco Horn. So he managed to go to 8th man. Monique van den Berg on for Morris Lowe. So Jordan Henson will go inside centre. I actually quite like that, to be fair. Alrighty, more here for Ospreys. Lions have met them quite well so far. Big call there for... Surely has used it. Surely. Piss off. Hard to throw away a good season here, lads. This is such a big result if we lose this. It really is a big result. And we've just lost it really there. 20 points. We're not going to come back from 20 points. Absolutely pathetic. Such an important game. This is a game that puts you, like, you win this game, all of a sudden, comfortably in the top 8. Playoffs are right there. Look, I do think haven't had the rub of the green of a lot of decisions here, but really, I mean, this is abject. What a waste. And I literally gave up watching Sachs versus Maritzburg College for this. I was watching great schoolboy rugby, came home early to watch this game, and you asked me to come here and watch me lose. I mean, really, guys? Yeah, and he's nailed that as well. Yeah, well, you don't want to pitch up in this you deserve to get. And bonus point loss against the Ospreys. Now they're going to go flipping a point ahead of the Lions. I mean, this is fantastic, guys. Really, really good. As it stands now, we'll slip down to 10th place with a lot to do. There's no disrespect to Ospreys, but this is a side we can beat. It really is a side we can beat. But we'll go down to 11th actually after this. At the very least, you've got to try and find I don't even know. I mean, you've got to try and find bonus points here. To leave here with no points is a disaster, an absolute disaster. I mean, win this game and we could have gone to 4th, if not at least 5th. That's a bit of Miakavasaki. Nahamba operating at 10 now. Jordan Henderson outside him. These Lions have got two good receivers at first receiver, or two first receiver options. Vandenberg, give it to Landsberg, giving a bit of space, but he's been pickpocketed. Can we just hold on to the freaking ball here, people? All right, JC Pretorius. Slips. Of course he slips. Sits down Owen Watkins, to be fair to him. Knock on advantage from the Ospreys. Richard Creel getting past the halfway line there. I think it's a penalty advantage here, so can we go back for the penalty? Thank you. Come on, just give me something to celebrate in the last 18 minutes. Saki going to Hendrickson. Hendrickson inside center. Now down Landsberg. Good to carry there from Hanu Sergil. And it's not. I mean, the handling errors in this game have been atrocious. Absolutely atrocious. All right, clearance coming from Ospreys, looking down the field. The hands of Kieran Horn. Wow, what can you conjure up? Goes to the left-hand side. In front of Murphy, who juggles. Good kicking behind. It's a very good kicking behind. That's a great kicking behind, actually. From Kieran Horn, forcing Ospreys back. Well, how about like a turnover ball or something like that? That would be fun, wouldn't it? Ball over the top. It is a turnover ball. Go straight into the hands of Jakob Asaki. What a little Christmas present here. Come on, score a try with 50 minutes to go. Yeah, I think he's over, actually. I think he's got the ball down there. Just have a check, Andrew Brace. Have a check. Yeah, just have a check. What have you got to friggin' lose? I'm perfectly pushing my ass. Oh, thank you. Have a shot. Even if you back yourself, you say just original decision, no try. That's pretty conclusive. That's pretty conclusive. I'm sorry. He's over the line. No. Guys, he's over. See, so there you've got Ivadi Borshov in a decent position. He lands on him first, then he shifts, and that ball's on the ground. There's no hand underneath it. Guys, come on. Currie. You can see that. Ah, fuck off. Again, why is it no try or no try? I'd love to know which arm there thinks underneath that ball. You can see the entire bottom of the ball. There's no hand coming around there, and then he's lying on the floor with his arm on the right hand side. So what's underneath that white part of the ball? All right, back on the front foot, the Lions go. That was one of those where if he had said original decisions try, he wouldn't overturn it. So I don't understand why the decision is not just try or no try. I don't understand why we have to pander to referees and give them the benefit of the doubt. If they don't, just say try or no try. Great run there from Richard Creel. Inside ball to Kieran Horn. The Lions will go over anyway. We've wasted 2 minutes doing it. Good try. And once again, it's Kieran Horn. He just knows how to score a try. Great little break there from Richard Creel. Quickly have to take the conversion here. Still a long, long way to go. But if we can try and find 2 tries, at least try and leave with a bonus point. If we can find 2 tries, we can leave with 2 bonus points, actually. Right, 14 points to 29. Even 2 converted tries will be a point behind. But 2 more tries, Lions are supposed to get bonus points. At least they get losing bonus points as well as a 4-try bonus point, which would put them on 36 points, which would keep them in the top 6 for now. Top 8. Looking to run outside the 22 of the Lions. I think I've been going for more Vandenberg. Almost a bit of space. Needs a bit of support. Tackle, I need to release him. Thank you. Now Kuhnhorn goes to the boot. Good kick from him. He's turned Owen Williams. Big chase coming out from Jason Pretorius as well. Bit of pressure on him. A bit of pressure from Ed van der Merwe. I don't think it'll be the best kick. Taking it quickly though. Snare Nahamba surveying his options. And he's caught on the ball. Needs a bit of support. And a penalty from the Lions there. Go to the corner. Just chill, boys. Just chill. 2 points are still on the cards here. 2 points are still on the cards. We just got to be patient. Go to the corner, score a try. Have 10 minutes to have another go. Here comes Williams on for Watkin. They're going for the more out of the Lions. It's available there, yeah. Then must release if it's available there, Andrew. Now Kuhnhorn just almost through, looking to pop it up. Ball's come loose. Whose line is it though? The referee doesn't know. I think it could be late. There's a Lions ball. Come on, lads. Come on, man. Come for the scrum, yeah, the Lions. I think that's a good idea, actually. As an Este is an on for Emmanuel Stuka. He's had a good game. Big scrum needed, Jeff from Lions. Big scrum. Come on, lads. Try, yeah, we've got 9 minutes to try and find. Oh, that's a big scrum. Penalty advantage. Pops up to Hendrickson. Hendrickson. Penalty advantage for the Lions. Nahamba. The chip's gone backwards there towards Currie. Go back for the penalty. Take another scrum, to be honest. Come on, lads. 2 points I'll take. Big scrum, yeah, lads. Big scrum, yeah, lads. Come on, man. There's still a little bit to play for you, boys. Another penalty advantage there. BITDEFENDER can't get. We need to see a card, yeah, Boys, you actually don't have time for this. We're going to have to tap and go here. Come on, man. We're wasting so much time with the scrums here. No, he's been played now. Grace, the scrum master's been played. Yeah, as even the comments saying the Ospreys have gotten away with scrum time. I mean, how there's no penalty advantage there, I just don't know. Thank you. There's penalty advantage. Surely he's going to be able to card you. No, Amber. Currie to Hendrickson. Richard Quill into the corner. Should be okay. We'll have a check, I think, but I think he scored this. No, it's fine. You don't know. You can see his foot's in the air when he grounds it. You think try? Of course it's a try. It's clearly a try. I think try. I mean, come on, guys. Come on, guys. Let's just be a little bit. He's fine. Yeah, and he's grounded. I don't know what. I mean, I think it's a try. Of course, it's an obvious try. His foot does not go out. We've seen it there. It's this one over here. In, grounded, then out. It's a very straightforward decision here. Oh, try scored. Shock. Come now, people. All right, 10 points. I think the Lions left this too late, to be honest. Because, yeah, even a converted try now leaves them a few points short. Frustrating because, like I said at the beginning of the game, I said this is a game we should be winning. And could have won, should have won. And he's nailed the kick there, Jordan Henderson. That's a great kick. One more try, and it's 2 points that we can escape with. Big, big 2 points, to be fair. So it's quite an important 5 minutes ahead here. Deep restart there, as imagined from Ospreys. It'll be interesting to see if Lions will try and keep this in hand. Oh, God, penalty to Ospreys. I mean, really, guys? The last thing we needed. Absolute last thing we needed. Oh, he's got the uprights. He's missed that. Eric Cornet has gone to the boot. Awesome player. Not actually a bad kick in the end. Oh, we steal the ball here, and well, I'll tell you, it wasn't skew. Comes down. We have stolen the ball here. Oh, we scored a try at this minute, and then we have a minute and a half trying to scrap a little cheeky win. It could be Bance. Just take a try, boys. Just a try. Just a bonus point try will be massive. To walk away with 2 points. Look, to be fair, if you had said to me you're going to go over to Galway and Swansea and come away with 7 out of possible 10 points, I'll take that. It's a big counteract, though, and I think it's going to be turned over. That's a good tackle there from Eisen Estes. In trouble for the line, and he's caught the man on the ball. Not rolling apparently. I assume that's against Darren Landsberg. I think Eisen Estes was allowed to play it. Right, minute on the clock here. We're going to come up just short. Very, very frustrating. I mean, 5 out of possible 10 versus 7 out of possible 10. It's a pretty big difference. Very, very frustrating. Last minute of the game here. Giles, surely they're going to score just right at the end. That'll be really frustrating. And they are. Well, we're going to end the stream there. Jason Victoria has asked about a knock on. The referee not even listening to him, which is about par. Anyway, we're going to wrap it up there, people. We'll see you very shortly for Stormers versus Ulster. That starts in about 11 minutes' time. Thank you for joining me.